Adrian,
What we saying?
thanks for coming down, bro.
Listen, it was a long time coming, you know.
I know, man, and it's a long way for you to travel,
Yeah.
man, so I appreciate it. But
Yeah.
for the people who don't know who you are, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about you, where you're from, what your upbringing was like.
All right, listen. The name is Adrian, yeah? Adrian Dash, ex Manolo Certi. I already gave my government out time ago, yeah? We're not doing that again. But Adrian Dash, Manolo Certi, right? Raised in northwest London. Darkness. You lot should know what time it is when I say that. Yeah, thank you for everyone that calls me the Northwest Final Boss. We're all the Northwest Final Boss. Big up everyone from London anyway. Big up everyone from Manchester. Big up everyone from the UK, Canada, America. There's a lot of people plugging into my stuff right now. But right now, Peter knows. It's been a long time coming. I've got a lot of respect for this, man. I've got a lot of respect for you, you know.
Nice one, appreciate it, man.
I've got a lot of respect for you, you know. So you've actually made me get up in the morning and do my content for how raw you are, do you understand? So I've got a lot of respect for you. I travelled 4 hours, 5 hours to come see this man here, people. Do you understand? I've got some serious respect for this man. And I don't say it lightly. I say it truly. Do you understand? So we're here today. My upbringing, London. You know what London's about already.
Yeah.
You know, I try to stay positive. We try to smile. London is not too different from Manchester. Me seeing a vibe here is pretty much the same. The grit that I see in Manchester is the same grit that I see in London. I can confirm this. And I'm probably sure it's the same grit that I've seen in Birmingham as well. And grit all over. It doesn't matter. There's always grit everywhere. But how I grew up was, how can I put this in one word? With the people and for the people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's the best way to put it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So what? So for everyone that doesn't know, go and check him out on Instagram. He's got a big following on TikTok, and he's probably one of the most busiest creators that I follow. Non-stop, you're doing music, you're speaking from the heart, you're talking, you're giving out life lessons, you're giving out real gems. You get a lot of value from your content. So take us back to the beginning. Like, how did it all start? What made you first go out and start shooting your first video?
Do you know what it is, Peter? First and foremost, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I'm a rapper. And let's call it what it is, a struggling rapper for a time. So I know what it's like for all you rappers that struggle. I know what it's like, yeah? So how this stuff really started was way back in high school when I was in a grime crew called Straight Estate, yeah? Only people that was probably in my school at the time, Wembley High, yeah? Wembley High back in 06, 05, 04. My year especially, you know who you are, yeah? Know I was in this crew. I've always been throwing jabs at trying to make it in something. We had a big tune and we was meant to be on Channel U time ago. Literally, like but you see life, you could be following your passion, people, and life gets in the way. And it is what it is. Go cry about it. You get back up. I started to grime MC again. Life got in the way. I got back up again. I quit rap for about 3 years. I got back up again. I said, right. I went from grime to the UK rap and grime. I was doing both now. So I started to UK rap. And I've always been slow rapping from high school, even when it weren't cool. I wrote some lyrics to a Ludacris album. Before it was cool, before anyone was trying to slow rap, I was writing to Ludacris albums, you understand? So we tried some of that. We made some bangers. I got a song called Underachiever. We're shooting 2013, 2014. I've never given up, man. I kept on going when no one believed. I kept on going and going and going. And then, as time goes on, struggling rapper, struggling with views. Bro, I'd get 1,000 views in 6 months. And I'd be grateful on YouTube, independently on my own thing. I had to build my own studio. I had to build that shit on YouTube from the ground up. I had to learn how to use that. Shout out to my boy Freddie, Colonel Treads. Used to take me Harrow Road, Beethoven Centre. That's how we learned how to mix and produce and even master a little bit. That's how we learned. But even then, bro, jogging. Every platform that came out, we tried to utilize. From the MySpace and the Bluetooth in your songs, trying to get in Channel U, to the Facebooks, to the sharing your songs on Twitter. Then we kept going on and on and on. Then we hit up the TikTok. Okay, now you want to call this TikTok era, yeah?
Yeah.
Instagram and TikTok era. That's where we're at. We went past the Snapchat era. I tried to put my song on Snapchat bare times. I got somewhere a little bit, but it weren't enough. TikTok come along. We started jogging on TikTok. I was jogging 2020, jogging 2021. I went viral in 2021.
Yeah.
And then my account got deleted. You know, like that? Darkness. You know, like that? You know, like that, my boy?
Yeah.
Imagine, I went viral off a couple posts and I thought, okay, this is it. I'm finally getting like 300k views. Like, I did a video where man's like in Kilburn dancing with a barber. Look, I'm dancing, not a barber, dancing with some homeless brother, short brother, and he always does these mad little dances. So we're dancing with him now. I went viral and I thought, then from that me going viral there, something came back on my YouTube, a couple more views, it went up. And I'm like, I'm finally getting there again. Account deleted, blood. You see, life. What do you know about going for something, almost getting there, life kicking you down again, brethren? Going for something again, life kicking you down again, doing it again, and it kicks you down again. And you're getting older, you're moving on, you've almost given up 1,000,000 times. And then you're here again thinking, I've finally gone viral again. Maybe this might be the chance. Bam. Account deleted, shattered, heartbroken. Had to start that all over again. So I started again. Failure. You name it, guys. Let me give you the reality, man. Just write failure on my forehead. That's how I call myself. They say be careful what you call yourself, but I like to keep it real. It makes me work harder. I failed over and over again. I failed my whole life. In my family, I'm known as the black sheep. In my family, I'm known as the failure. And I hope that hits you deep here. I hope you get the goosebumps. I hope there's someone out there that's like, raw, that's me. Yeah, that's us. Not me, that's us.
Yeah,
failure.
Both of us are.
failure. People laugh at me, joke about me. They don't bet their chips on me. Laugh. Struggling rapper. So yeah, you want to know how I got here? We hit 2024. I ain't seen my son in ages. My mental's going off the roof. I don't really want to be here. And I said, right, listen, it's now or never. I started a reaction channel, Manolo Certi, hence the name, Adrian-Manolo Certi. And the reaction channel started to blow up a little bit. I got 2 million views on a YouTube interview with Eminem. I got 2 million views on that reaction, and I got hella other views. I got views off Demon Slayer reactions. I started to finally get some views, brethren. Do you understand? Now we're here. Then I made a private page, Adrian-Priv, right? I said to myself, people say, why did you make that page, yeah? And this is the truth. Listen, let's keep it honest. I got this reaction page doing this bits, but I know I had to do more. I had a private page there. But this private page, I just wanted to drop my thoughts in my brain. Do you understand? Because I used to listen to a guy called Elliot Hulse. Big up Elliot Hulse, the GOAT of YouTube back in the day. Used to put me on in 2010. Elliot Hulse was a guy I used to look up to, still do. Used to give me mad gems. So I'm from the Elliot Hulse era, yeah? Like when he used to give you gems about gym. You know Peter, man.
Same, I know exactly.
You know Elliot Hulse, the big man mixers.
He used to go, yo, Elliot, at the start of the video.
Bro, like, yeah, you understand? Like, but real, before...
One of the OGs.
Brother, before the Tate era, before all of this, bro, it was Elliot Hulse. He was the guy, like... I never heard nobody talk about him ever since, but I want to be one of the first to say he was the guy. Let's just keep it 100. Let's honor him right now. So, it got to a point, yeah, where I'm like, I'm trying my best, and the reaction channel's blowing up, and I got another channel. And I wanted to be honest, and I said to myself, listen, I ain't seen my son for a very long time. I don't want to get into it, who's the bad person, and if that person's the bad person. I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm only here to show love. That person can come and bash me if they want. 'Cause that's what they do. That's what they do. People just bash me. Everyone bashes me. It's cool. I'm just simply saying, I haven't seen my son for a long time, and it's killing me. Yeah? And my son possibly could be getting alienated on not knowing who his dad is. I don't have anything else in life. I lost at everything, fam. I lost in education. I felt like I lost in music. I lost that being someone. I lost that holding down a job. I lost that even keeping close friends. Most of them betrayed me anyway. I lost in life. I lost everything. I lost so much tears, I can't drop no tears no more. I'm numb to the pain. Sometimes I even question myself, why am I here? Why am I here? I look up to God sometimes saying, if anybody deserves to go, shouldn't it not be me? You ever get to that type of darkness? You know, yeah. I smile and I joke and I laugh and I'm the life of the party. When I'm going out with people, I'm the life of the party. I'm the one chirping the gal. I'm the one bringing in the vibes. I'm the one rapping. I'm just here to have a good time. I'm here like you say, Pierre, we had this conversation, stand-up comedians, you know what it's like. I would drink till the cows come home, merry, carnival, I'm doing 5 days, forget 2, insane, bro, you get it?
Yeah.
I got to the point I said to myself, listen, you may see the smile, but inside I'm dying, bro. And I said to myself, if there's one thing I can do, yeah, at least if my son gets older and he can see my videos, at least he can have a little inkling of what I'm really like. He can see that, because that's how you see me do music. I hope he's creative and he's talented the way I am. The way my grandfather was talented. He wrote the song Grenada, May God Bless You, biggest song in Grenada, through the histories of Calypso, brethren. If you know, you know, I already mentioned that already. That shit runs down in the bloodline. I'm a writer, I'm a rapper, I'm a singer. If you know what time it is. I've got a song called Harlesden to Woolsden out there. It's doing big things right now. That's what we're on. I hope that goes down to my son. And I hope sometimes when I do the quotes, he can look at that one day. He may grow up to hate me, who knows? God forbid, Allah, please don't make that happen. But if that was the case, I hope, even if I don't last long on this earth, you never know what might happen to people tomorrow. I hope he gets to see that and he gets to understand, oh shit, dad was like this. And that's what started it all. And then next thing you know, I didn't think that page would blow up. I just did it as a pride. That's just
like
called
a
priv.
side project.
That's just called priv.
Yeah.
Before you know it, Peter, I'm getting stopped on the street, bro. I'm getting stopped on the road now. People are messaging me how I've saved them from suicide.
Yeah.
Like I've saved them from unaliving themselves. Let's use TikTok friendly language. I've saved them from unaliving themselves. I've saved people from self-harming. I've saved people from all type of. I've made people go back in the studio when you heard my song. I started this whole movement where people are there vlogging. People are vlogging Northwest and all over the place now. Like I'm like really building something here. Do you get it? Do you understand? And like I said to myself, right, okay, listen, something's going on here, and this is how I got to being here and how I clocked this podcast. Because I've been a big fan of you for a long time, Peter.
Respect.
I've been a big fan of you for a long time. Like I told you, man to man, I really respect what you're doing. You're also one of the people that helped me keep going.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that, my boy.
Yeah.
You keep me going all the time, my brother. Do you understand? Like real man to real man. London to Manchester, bro. Human to human. It don't matter. You could be an alien. It don't matter. You kept me going.
Yeah, man.
But when I see you talk, I can see, rah, why do we have the same similar pain, you know?
Yeah.
Serious pain.
Yeah, it's relatable, isn't it?
It's too relatable. It was scary. Then I see you on the same pod I'm on, shout out Rakim Unpacked. And I'm like, that's one of my legends on that pod there. And he goes, Joe, he knows it. And then he's like, he knows about you as well. I said, what? I was so happy when we followed each other. I was so happy. Something's a bit surreal sometimes. Like, this guy's commenting on my stuff. Right, like, I wake up Sundays thinking, this is mad. And now I'm here. It was my duty to come here. You could have been 12 hours away. I would have taken the coach 12 hours. I don't care. I had to come here today. So big respect and thank you for having me on, my brother. Do you understand?
Appreciate you coming.
Serious stuff, bro. Serious.
For the people as well, we was out in Manchester before and he was getting recognised more than I was anyway. Even there, security guards approaching him, people stopping him. You're that guy on TikTok, no way, and all that. It was good, man. It was good to get out with you today and like see people's faces and stuff. And it's like, when you were talking before about all the losses you've took, like I think that wins now as a grown man, being in the position that you're in now, wins look differently now. So I feel like everything that's like you've gone through and stuff, it's starting to make sense now because you're sowing good seeds into the world. You stopping people from unaliving themselves, as you put it, and you know you're doing God's work, bro. So you know, hats off to you. Despite like certain things might not be going your way, you're one of like the very few, let's call it what it is, influencers out there that's actually doing some goodness with your platform.
That's how it's meant to be, bro. It's just how it goes. It's a destiny. It's a feeling. Rich comes from the inside, bro. I don't care about all these things that I see. Listen, I love a nice watch. I love a nice chain. I like nice things. In 2019, I got to sit in a Lamborghini that was camouflaged. I lived a certain type of life. Beautiful, love it, great. The richness comes from the inside, brother. If I can't save people's lives and I can't do things for people, what good of a person am I? That's all I really can say.
So what will you be remembered by, innit? Like your legacy, like you're saying, when your son grows older, he's not going to be like, my dad had this guy. He's going to be like, how many people did he help?
Hopefully he gets to see that. The way the alienation is going on at the moment, it could be opposite. It could be completely different. But I leave that stuff in God's hands. May Allah guide us. I leave it only in God's hands. I'm not here to judge no one. I'm not here to judge anybody on that side of the family. I'm not here to bash people, put people down and do what they do. You know, I know some people, they're easy to say, oh, he did this or he did that. People love that. I'm at an angle where it's like, look, I'm at peace. Yeah, and I'm doing what I need to do. And I'm doing this for all of us. I'm doing this to have a better life for everybody. If I go through the door, Peter, you go through the door. If I go through the door, my family go through the door. If I go through the door, my son goes through the door. If I go through the door, all the friends that bet their chips on me and family members that bet their chips on me go through the door. That's just how it is. My heart is like that. It's very massive. It spreads like that. And that's what I want to be remembered for, even if it's just between me and God. God's the eyes we see. Even if God looks at man and goes, yo, as long as God knows. You know, sometimes I do things to people and I know God knows. I gave Haribos to the homeless person today. I don't care. I don't need that on cam.
Yeah, I seen that.
God knows. I ain't perfect. I'm not no perfect guy. But there's certain things I do. I look up to God and I say, yeah, Allah knows. God knows. He saw that. He saw that. Simple as. I might help an animal. I might feed a fox. Oh, why are you feeding the foxes for? I look at another human. You're not God, man. But I know God knows. He knows what I did.
Yeah,
I know as stupid as it looks like for you guys. Oh, how come you never killed that ant? How come you walked around the whole ant colony? Yeah, don't worry about it. You're not on them levels yet. You're not on them levels yet, big man. Why do I need to kill an ant for? If it happened by accident, fairs, why do I need to go out my way and go do that? We are not the same human beings. Our hearts are not the same. Remember that. That's how I look at people sometimes. So that's where I'm at, brother. Richness from the inside, bro.
So I want to touch back on what you said before about people betting on you and putting chips on you when you was on the come up, when you was trying new different things. What have you learned, like, through trying different avenues and stuff? Like, have people been supportive, like, that you thought they would be, or have you just done things regardless? Because I found, in my own experience, when I've tried doing things, I'm one of them, me. If I'm not afraid to start again. I've started again and tried more things than anybody. Trust me, mate. And trust me, and the more you try, the more the people fall off around you who haven't really got you. Do you know what I mean? I think that's one way to expose bad people and, like, people who haven't got your best intentions. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that hit
Try
right
things.
Here. I've tried more times than people can even remember. I've tried more times than you know. Do you know how deep that one hit? But what was that like for you, brethren, trying again and again and again? Because I know it was like for me, but what was it like for you?
It's just, you just got to know when it's time to put something down. Don't stay in somewhere too long, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business idea, whether it's a job, whether it's something that you're doing repetitively and you know it's breaking you down. I think it's important to walk away from it at all costs, because you got to protect your peace and then see what else is out there. Do you know what I mean? You say, like, when one door closes, another door opens, but if you're staying with your foot wedged in an old door, then the new one's not going to open.
That's big facts. For me, when I start again and again and again, there's always a sense I have to prove to people, just generally. Like we said, we go back to the chips thing, yeah? Nobody bet their chips on me. Nobody betted on me, bro. And if they did bet on me, they bet on me for one season. They didn't bet on me again. They treat me like I'm Leicester. They don't think I'm going to win the league. Remember when Leicester won the league? Remember when Leicester won the league?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one thought they was going to win the league that time. So you understand?
Yeah.
It's one of them ones there, man. I'm not here for the old... You got your main guys. You got your guys who's doing it. Big up to them. Nothing but a salute and hats off to them. Now I'm the underdog. I'm the guy that people laugh at. It's like an anime story. I'm the underdog. You know what underdog story? The Rocky story? That's me running up the stairs. That's me. And people, they understand my heart. I've got a very giving heart. If we're going out for a drink, I'm buying everyone drinks. Or I'm mixing drinks for everybody. People know my steez, bro. They know how I meds every situation. If I got food, brethren, I will say, yo, have half of that. I went shop today, bought us chewing gum. Anything from small to big, everyone's having it. I bought my own studio in my yard. I let people record for free. That's how it goes. Anything I get, you have. There's no way, even when I'm getting gyal, I'm bringing in the man them. I'm not even joking. On some serious stuff, I'm bringing in the man them. I swear to God. Serious, young boy shit, young bull stuff. I swear to God, holiday stuff.
Nah, it's important, man.
That's how it goes. So when they don't bet on me sometimes, yeah, I think to myself, bro, that's so bad, you know, because with your dream, I bet on you fully. I put all my chips. My friend wants to be a fighter. I'll tell him every day you're going to be the greatest fighter. Watch. And if not the greatest, you better train like you're the greatest. I'll get in his head. My boy want to do this type of content, bro. You're better than this and you're better than that. I can see a potential.
Yeah, it's important that you've got to encourage your people, man. You can't just, you know what I mean?
Get up and get it.
Yeah, tell them, man.
We was in Manchester today. Shout out Manchester. Bare young creators doing interviews there. I'm coming Manchester again because of it.
Yeah.
Get me on the interview.
Yeah.
I love the people. I'm for the people only, brethren. You get it? So when I'm telling my people, get up and get it. Up, go get it. So multiple avenues you said. That's why I'm here enjoying. Something clicked in my brain. The depression clicked something here. Click. I woke up, I said, yeah, watch. I don't care for street interviews, podcasting, quotes, rapping, singing. I don't give a damn. As long as it's nothing that's going to be doing a madness. Because I have seen content creators out there. Again, I don't want to send no shots and send no digs, but I've been seeing content creators that I'm generally concerned for their mental health, right? And I see them do things for clicks and for views, and I don't think they're all right. And it's quite concerning. You won't see me do that. As long as stuff is for the people and it's right and it's creative, we're good. But now where I'm seeing clickbait, if it's not something silly, someone going out there pouring milk on their head in Lidl's and people following that, bro. You understand? I don't want to send shots, but that's the truth though. Like,
embarrassing themselves with views and clicks, innit?
And I'm not here for that. We're not here for that, brethren. Like, a man went Lidl pouring milk on his head. Like, bro, are you all right, bro? Like, forget the views. Because remember, I help people in a mental health space. So, bro, like, generally, bro, 1-to-1, are you all right?
Yeah.
Now, be honest. Are you okay? Or has the views done something to you? I've seen people on TikTok Live do madness on TikTok Live to get clicks. Overly rage baiting, overly beefing. Guys, let me tell you something. That shit don't last. That shit goes in the bin quickly. You're here today and you're gone tomorrow. The trend is here today and the trend is gone tomorrow. So guys, people, whoever's listening to this pod right now, don't be thinking it's all about the clicks and it's all about I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that to get the clicks. I'm going to go to the gym and run around and shout ABC, ABC as an example.
Yeah.
Because then you go viral today, then you're gone tomorrow. What do you really represent as a man or as a woman? What do you really represent? You don't represent nothing good over here. Nothing good over here. And then when you get forgotten about, what you going to do to get that fame back? Imagine what you will do.
Selling your soul, aren't you, for views, man? It's bad. Bad.
Listen, they could have been in Diddy parties any day. I know the type of people that would have been in Diddy parties. I look at anyone who's begging for views and begging for clout. I know you would have enjoyed a good old Diddy party. I say it all the time. You would have never said no to that baby if it came with a price. Go get in the comments, get at me, rip me. It's the truth. You don't know I speak the truth only, fam. You understand? So there we go. And this ain't a dig. It's more, if it's getting too serious for the clicks and views, go seek some help. DM me. I'm more than happy to meds it and give my expertise to make sure you're good. Do you get it?
Yeah.
That's where we're at. So it's not taking a piss thing. It's that I'm trying to help you thing. That's it.
Do you know what I like about you as well? We was out today in town and you just don't care what anyone thinks. You pulled your little gimbal out and you just went, Manchester, boom. Just like
Love Manchester.
Unapologetically yourself. I see people's heads are lifting up like, what's he doing? And even somebody else who was doing an interview as well clocked you and knew what you was doing. It's like, I think it takes a lot of boldness because I'm not even there yet. I'm not even on that level yet where I'm just boom, whipping out. You're whipping your phone out like, and whipping your gimbal out like it's just second nature to you, man. So have you always been like, how did you get to that point?
I got to the point when I realised nobody cared for me. I got to the point when I realised if I die tomorrow, not one of them are going to throw up RIPs. I got to that point when I realised nobody's going to come to my funeral and carry my coffin and my casket. I got to that point and realised nobody, when I'm broke and I might need some milk tomorrow, nobody's going to lend me the fucking money to do it. Excuse my language. I got to that point when I realised that nobody really cares about me or even gives my flowers while I'm here. That's why I'm someone who gives everybody their flowers because people don't realise I ain't received one flower from when I really needed it. So that's why I will give someone flowers. I will stop someone and say, yo, I've stopped people doing their YouTube thing or TikTok thing and stopped random people, boys and girls, and I've gone, yo, listen, I believe in you, you know? I just want to let you know that, yeah? I believe in you. And I've gone off. I jumped in one of my friends' lives, yeah? Like, I see Manisden, Tamil geezer, always show me love. I see a lot of people clowning him on TikTok or trying to violate him. Jumped in his live and I just told him, yo, listen, keep doing you. When I jumped in his live numbers spiked up. Yeah, so I brought in traction. He even thanked me, he goes, bro, you brought a lot of traction to my life. It's anytime I believe in you, keep doing you, bro. because I know how important it is to give someone flowers. I've seen people laugh at other people. I've been on the bus. I've seen people laugh. Oh, you're on the bus. Not to me, but to others. Oh, you're making jokes. Oh, you're not driving, bro. All this stuff, though. I've seen people, oh, you're never going to make it. And I've had to come and say, yo, don't put that out there. I say, yo, big man, you go make it still.
Yeah,
that little rap career everyone's laughing about. You go make it still. Yeah? So that's how I got to that point when I realized it's you, yourself, and I. It's now or never. Yeah, this life is very harsh. It will take your soul when it wants to take your soul. There's innocence passing away. Yeah? Free all the innocent children getting unalived all over the world in every country. Free the kids, man. They're innocent. We love the kids. Free them. At the end of the day, life is very short, and I'm blessed to still be here. How long I'm gonna be here? Who knows? So when I realized that, and I got to that level, why would I care what Sally thinks? Or why would I care what Jamal thinks? This camera's coming out, we're vlogging Selfridges Manchester, because I'm gonna compare it to the London one, and I don't care. As long as I'm not disrespecting religion, anyone's sexual preference, I'm not dissing any like colorism, I'm not being racist to any culture, any community, I'm not judging anybody or, you know,
not harming anyone.
Not
basically.
harming anybody.
Yeah.
As long as I haven't got anyone in the shot that don't want to be in the shot, then like I'm filming a woman in a bikini or something. Like, as long as I'm not doing a madness, we are good to go. If you hate on what I do, you're just projecting the hate that's inside your soul. You're projecting the hate that you have for yourself.
Yeah.
How can you hate on a guy that's vlogging your area? I've had people tell me, take my videos down. Yo, take that video down. I've had bare people do this, by the way. Loads. Why? It's only because you hate yourself.
Yeah.
It's all good. I don't take it personal. I don't reply. Sayonara. But let's really get it like that. But that's how I got there, Peter. When I realised nobody cared.
Do you know what I think it is as well with people? Yeah, they feel like giving someone the flowers is actually putting them above themselves. So I feel like it's an insecurity thing. But you know what they don't understand? People with like a small following who will refuse. They watch everything you do, but they refuse to like it. There's big celebrities out there who are liking us and messaging us on the slides, and you know, on behind the scenes. And I know you've been subject to a lot of like, because you give them their props too. I've seen you share a few big names on your story, and I want to touch on that because these little low-level, low-vibrational people might not be supporting us, but there's bigger names out there that see us and that are pushing us and that are sharing us and actually giving us their flowers, and they don't have to. They're going out of their way to support us when they've got well more going on than any of these other people. Do you know what I mean? So,
big facts.
So who do you want to mention especially who's actually like shown love and shown support? Someone who didn't have to, somebody with a big name.
You know what? There's been quite a few of them, but I want to shout out this person because he didn't need to show me love. And that's Dappy from N-Dubs. Dappy from N-Dubs is my GOAT. The greatest of all time in the UK. He's my number one. People always say who your greatest of all time is across the board. That's Eminem. But who my greatest of all time in the UK is Dappy N-Dubs. Nobody, I put no one above him. Yeah? Nobody goes above him. It's as simple as that. Dappy from N-Dubs, generally, musically, even as a human, Northwest legend. Always, I've been screaming that from high school. I'm screaming that as a big blood clot man. Dappy has shown me bare love from personally messaging to me, personally reaching out to me, sharing my stuff on his story, his big platform. N-Dubs sold out the O2 Arena, 14 times in a row. And he's sharing my story, which I know Talisa's probably seen through him because she's liked a few of my videos. Big up Talisa as well. Shout out Fazer. And I know Fazer's brother personally, shout him out as well. But the way Dappy showed me love, he don't need to. So then it comes to a thing like, Big Dappy is showing me love. And I know people that I've known for years not liking one post. Walk one for you. And you got these big guys. Even touching on Dappy as well, the song Straight Facts has been a song that's got me through some of the hardest times. And even one of his songs called No Regrets, why I do this filming, I always have that song in the back of my mind, No Regrets. It got me through the most craziest times you can ever imagine in life. Yeah? So Dappy knows who he is. He knows how special he is to the scene. Dappy is the king. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. It is what it is. Call it a glaze. Call it spade. I rap and sing because of Dappy. and Drake as well. But I rap and sing because of Dappy. He was the first I saw do it. He did it before Drake. Nobody was coming up with rapping and singing unless you was like Craig David a little bit and whatnot. Big up Craig David,
Craig
bad
David,
man, yeah.
man.
Done, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what I'm simply saying is that he even inspires my music career. And even just to inspire me as a fucking human, excuse my language again, now he's a legend. He's a legend. And I'm glad that some of my work has been able to inspire him. Some of my quotes has been able to get him through a hard time. It's a win-win. And maybe one day my dream collab might come true. Maybe one day when I step up my music game, because I'm coming. Because I'm coming, bro. I'm coming for the scene. I'm coming. And when it's my time to land, you gon' see. Maybe one day that dream collab can come true. And I know, to flip it on you, my brother, I know it's not just me that gets love. Because we was out in Manchester, and he says I was getting recognised more than him. People came and took a picture with him. They took an actual picture with Peter Knowles. Do you understand? And they posted him straight away, tagged him straight away, and was advocating him to help her daughter. That's big moves in your city, Peter. Serious, you know? So I know when I see your influence, I know there's been a couple known rappers or just celebrities in general that's actually reached out to you, and I want you to touch on who shouted you out, who showed you love, Peter, because I would like to know.
Yeah, what a shout out Jordan McCann. Jordan McCann's one that stands out for me. Even when I used to only have 5,000 followers, he liked and shared some stuff in the beginning and dropped me a little message saying, keep doing what you're doing, letting me know that he's seen me. And then even 6 months goes by, 8 months goes by, he's off doing whatever he's doing. And even when I'm struggling and I'm stressed out and I can't be bothered to post and stuff, then he'll, a little message will come through or a little comment will come through, and it just, you know what I mean? It just lifts you up, because you think if someone's really on a trajectory and then he turns around and stops for a second to give me my flowers, I think, someone who's actually because we're in completely different worlds. He's rapping, I'm doing something completely different.
He's doing big things.
But he's doing big things, and to stop doing those big things, even if it's just for 5 seconds, to say, you know what, I respect what you're doing, keep doing it, man, you're motivating people. That means that he sees me, that means that others see me, and it also means that people around me and who grew up with me, who, like we were saying before, know my heart and know I'm the type of person, if I get it all, we get it all. I get more love from someone like Jordan McCann than I would from people who've known me since nappies, and it's mad, but it's just mad motivating as well, though, because you're thinking if big names are seeing you like that, then you know that everybody's seeing you. You know it's a matter of time before it's our time.
That is amazing, bro. That's a serious thing. Jordan McCann, it's a very big name in the scene, you know. A man showing you love like that. There's only more to come, my brother. And there's a lot of people
That's just one of them. No, that's just one. I've had K Coke from London and people like that. They shout out K Coke as well. He's been in and out of my content. I know these. They just send the odd comment or send the odd DM and stuff like that. But it goes a long way. It goes a long way. These are older, established names in other fields. Yeah. Stopping doing what they're doing, tuning into my style of content, wanting that motivation, that reality check type thing. Do you know what I mean? So and it means the world to me,
Nah, listen, it's amazing work, bro. And like I always told you, it's because it's the raw, it's the grit, bro. Raw grit is touching the soul, bro. Do you understand? Even there's another Manchester legend that shows love on my reaction page. And I want to give him a little shout. I want to mention him. His name's Shifty. Yeah? And I hope Shifty does see this. Yeah, if Mayhem Crew, Shifty and Blizzard. But Shifty, show me love on my reaction page since 2024. Yeah? Because I did a reaction to one of his videos, and he's now stayed in tune with Manolo Certi. And he always says when I'm coming, Manny and whatnot, and look, Shifty, I'm here. There'll be a next time we come, we link up. But even that as an example, a Channel U legend for me is showing me love like that. It's insane, especially Manchester. Manchester is a city of itself. Manchester, the essence. I want you to walk me through the essence of Manchester. Why is Manchester the way it is? What is it about Manchester that's just so mad? Man, come here, and I felt like I was in London already. There's a tram there, there's TikTokers everywhere, there's people. The car park had 9 floors. The whole car park was full up. Do you understand? That's madness, bro. Where's this energy from in Manchester, bro?
It's the people, man. The people from Manchester make it what it is. But there's also a set few people that spoil it as well and give it a bad name. But honestly, it's one of the most realist cities in the world. That's why I'm still here.
That is the madness. And it's multi ethnics here. There's there's this strip there, then there's that strip there. You got the black barbers there. You got the Indian food here. Like, it's a madness. Like, how multicultural is Manchester generally, though, bro?
You seen it yourself when we were walking around town today. There's like, even like, there's that, see the woman rapping on the corner, then you've got the TikTokers on the left over there, then you've got like the builders coming over asking us what we're doing when they saw you vlogging. Like, it's just a proper, especially when the sun's out. Listen, I don't care what you say. Yeah. Manchester, when the sun's out, trumps any other city, hands down. I don't care.
Yeah. All right, listen, I might have to rep for North West London, you know. I might have to hold it down to us. It's North West London versus Manchester right now. But, yo, now listen, Manchester's an insane place. Like, I'm definitely going to come again. The spirit in Manchester's another level. Like, it's so society spirits. It's like everybody is vibrant. Like, I only seen it online. To come here and see it myself, I'm like, yo, like, I get, like, there's so much energy. Like, what are you lot drinking in the tap water? Like, what's going on? Manny, 0161, chat to me. Like, I got a lot of, like, serious talent from Manny as well. Bugsy Malone. Yeah. And you got, shout out Bugsy Malone doing the biggest things right now. And also as well, don't forget, like, you got another young brother who's been following me for a while that I didn't know, and it's Shifty's cousin. His name is Suggs, right? Doing very, very big things in the scene right now. That's another collab I've got my eyes on. So Suggs, if you see this, there may be an opportunity we can go bar for bar. But right now, he is the next up in Manchester, I genuinely believe. I know H is, we recognise him, the whole of the city's behind him. And one thing I want to touch on as well, that I want to ask you, there's so much talent in the city. Where's it coming from, bro? Like, it's mad. Like, I know there's more artists here. I know there's way more rappers and way more artists, and I know they're all going to be heard. I generally feel like Manchester and Birmingham are going to be the two cities that start taking over in the future with more artists coming from there. Like, where's this culture coming from, bro? Like, it's insane.
Do you know what I think it is? I think, like what you were saying before, it's from the struggles, because there's so many, like, struggling rappers, how you put it before. Like, there's so many, like, but they're still ploughing, they're still going, do you know what I mean? They're not giving up, they're still putting out music. Like, I've watched them for years. Rappers on my estate, there's one called Jay Liz. I don't know if you're aware of him. He's been plugging away for years. He's getting better and better as years go on.
Big up Jay Liz.
Yeah, big up Jay Liz. He's putting in the graft. Like, he's not stopped, and he's been going. I remember when he was doing it 10 years ago, and I remember him listening to him 10 years ago, and I was thinking, I didn't really feel it. But now I've got his tune, one of his tunes, My Time, on my Spotify. So, you know, it just
goes me that tune. I need to hear that.
Come on, man, we'll play it on the way back.
Yeah, I need to hear that, bro. Now play that straight away, bro.
It's
now,
good, man. It's good, honestly. But you see him, like, I think we've all got something in common. We're all trying to make something out of a bad situation, out of a struggle, out of a disadvantaged beginning. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I take my hat off to anybody, especially doing music. Music's hard, man. Like, it's hard getting on camera doing what we do and being consistent. But music, you got to just drop something out there and then just watch it grow. You're planting a seed and stepping back. With content that we do,
Facts.
you can just keep planting and planting and planting and planting and planting. You're non-stop. You're an absolute combine harvester.
Yeah.
But with music, you got to make something. You put your all into one thing. And I know what it's like to put my all into one clip, put it out, and it just go flop. Oh, man.
Disheartening, isn't it?
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, disheartening. Do you know what?
It's hard not to get attached to the thing when you're talking about things that you like. So that's why I've got a respect for the likes of Jay Liz and rappers who are coming from, like, and even this Suggs who's on his way up. Like, even he's going to have a bit of turbulence, and, like, you know, I've just got respect for anyone that's trying to make something out of nothing, because we're all starting from the same place. You know what I mean?
Bro, Manchester's a different city. Like, you know, Manny Meeks, you got Blizzard. Like, these guys are not giving up. They're dropping and dropping and dropping, and I love to see it, innit? Like, there's just something in the water that reminds me a lot like London. London's the exact same. So Manchester, just to see it, it's like I'm trying to learn more. And the struggle, man, is real in Manchester. You can see it, the struggle, the real grit. Like, we went around Moss Side a little bit. We had a little drive through Moss Side, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, Moss Side's a bit crazy, my brother. I can't lie. From what I can see, yeah, Moss Side is a serious place. Like, I'm glad I get to see it. I'll be vlogging it soon, people. So hopefully you guys will get to see that vlog. That'll be next time I'm here. But Moss Side is very notorious, and a lot of people from London know about Moss Side. But to actually see, like, some struggles in Moss Side, and I'm sure there's so many other areas in Manchester, it reminds me like home. Like, Moss Side reminds me of the Stonebridges, the St. Raphs. It reminds me of the Harlesdens.
Yeah.
the Neasdens. It reminds me of the areas that when you're in an area that's had a madness of a history. So we're not going to mention any incriminations or whatever, but Mossad, man, talk to me more about Mossad because I want to know.
There's familiarity. Well, I can't even say that.
Familiarities.
Yeah, there's familiarities in struggle, isn't there, bro? So like, you know, when you go a certain place, it's an essence that it's got. Like Mossad's got it because it's been all over the news since the 90s. Like it's always been one of those areas. Like you say Manchester, you think of Mossad, don't you, straight away? And there's like the certain landmarks, and I think that area in itself and the people that made it what it was when it was. It's like it's give it like, yeah, it's a bad name, you can say that, but it's still like, I don't know, it's still putting notoriety on the city itself, whether it's bad or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, it's mad. It's South Manchester, I think, as well. It's got it's a big place, Manchester, man. I'm telling you, but it's good, man. Yeah, so what you'll find about coming to Manchester, to all these rough areas, they've all got good and bad in them, but it's the people what make their areas. Like, you go to any area, there's so many, there's not one area that's rougher than the other, and there's always like a group of genuine, clean-hearted, good people that will do anything for you in any area in Manchester that you go. That's one thing you can say about Manchester. Like, there's good people in every shithole, in every whatever, knife crime could be through the roof, whatever, gang violence, whatever, it doesn't interest me, but the people, there's some genuine people on the roughest streets.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's like, it's one of a kind.
The biggest hearted people, the people for the people, man. The clean hearted, the neighbour you can knock for a pint of milk. Them neighbours, the real heroes. They're the real heroes though. Those are the real heroes, man. Them neighbours you can knock when you need milk or you need a bit of tea for your children. They're there. You find that in the most roughest parts sometimes, even back home in Northwest London, bro. You find that shit. Literally, people dropping other people's kids to school. That's what makes a community, you understand? Communities, they need to help each other. That's the only way a community survives. When the community is tearing down each other, yeah, cool, it can be glorified on music, whatever. But when it's actually happening in reality, yeah, because we can separate creative with reality, it destroys our communities. And that's why I'm glad you touched on the real good people of the communities. The people that will help your mum with shopping.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They're the ones.
They're the ones who make the world go round, I'm telling you, man.
They're
people
the ones.
like that, man.
They're literally the ones that will take your kids to school, the ones that will help your kids with homework. The teachers that live in the rough areas. Everyone knows a teacher. You never forget your teacher or your dinner lady. You never forget them. You know, like that. They're the real heroes on the block, really.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You never forget Mr. Watson. You call him that until you're old. Oh, yo, Mr. Watson. Oh, now he's not even a teacher no more. You get he's thinking, yo, like, you never forget who you don't forget these real things. So I'm glad you touched on that, man, because that's a very good way to put it. Very, very good way to put it, man. So there we go. But yeah, man, Manchester's going to see me again very, very soon. And I'll be ready for it, man. I'll be ready. Touching on some of my favourite artists and stuff like that, and you know, like I mentioned Dappy and whatnot, there's another thing that people don't really know about, and you see this tattoo here of XXX Tentacion.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah, what's that mean?
Yeah, so this the first time I'm actually revealing it on any camera properly. Yeah, I haven't even revealed this on my own platform. That's Eminem over here, right, with a hoodie on, Recovery Eminem, and that's XXX Tentacion, right? What people don't know, and I wanted to tell you this like face to face because I can trust you with this one. Yeah? This, people say, why did I get this tattoo? Why did you get this on your hand? Right? And I tell people, this and his music and what he stood for saved me from unaliving myself for a very dark time in my life. Right? Now, I'm going to keep it 100%. The thought was there, but I was just too pussy to do it. And I remember him saying that. And when he said that, it shot absolute goosebumps. I've never had these goosebumps in my life. Goosebumps right there. Because when I first was introduced to him, I thought he was a Wally. Who's this guy with coloured hair? Oh, these kind of rappers again. I had to get used to that rap. He came out of jail. I heard the situation between him and Drake. None of my business. I looked at his interview and I realised I resonate with the guy so much in terms of life. And when he said that, yeah, that he wanted to unalive himself, but he was too pussy to do it, that sunk with me there because I was thinking of ways to leave, thinking of ways to go, but I was just too scared to do it. And I was thinking the best way might be the train tracks. That's how down I was, bro.
Yeah.
That's how down I was. And that's how I really respect people like you who just bring me back up to where I need to be and we bring everyone else back up. Do you understand? Like me and you saved someone recently on TikTok.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Literally, bro. Like, thank you for help reaching out to that guy. Someone basically was writing a lot of unalive stuff on TikTok. I did my best to message him. And Peter also reached out to me to help reach out to him and message him. And Peter, I'm letting you know on cam, because I added you, I don't think you saw it. He messaged me back. He said, thank you. He's alive now, alive and well.
Yeah, it's powerful, man.
Powerful. He ain't gone, my brother. He's not gone. He's alive, bro. And I'm so happy. And that's what X did for me, generally, or even got rid of the thought. And I remember him saying, he don't care if you're tall, small, bold, what religion, what sex you are, all this, all that. He don't give a damn. If you're a good person, you're a good person. And he believes that if you put your heart into something, you can go do what you want to do. And that always stuck with me, brethren. That always will stick with me. And that's why I wanted to reveal on this pod why I got that on there. Literally. And one of my favorite songs from him is a song called Hope. Literally. And that song always will send me chills. And I remember when the day I found out he passed away, I'm not going to lie, like, man cried still.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, troll me in the comments as people usually do. All this, all that, violate, rare. I do not care. When you lose a real one, you lose a real one. When we lost Tupac, I was too young to understand, but I knew we lost a real one. When we lost Triple X and Tasian, I knew we lost a real one. Someone who's for the people, helping hand challenge. And for me personally, these are the people that carry me to drive. They drive me to keep going. I resonate with these people there.
So what was that? What he did, that helping hand challenge? What was that?
Helping hand challenge was when he was going around just helping all people in orphanages, and he set the challenge on Instagram. Yeah, he set the challenge on Instagram to influence everyone else to take part in a helping hand challenge, which means with his power and his influence, he helps people help other people. Do you understand? So I'm hoping when people see this pod and they see this conversation, right? If it means you see a starving cat and you know you have the means to change that, go get the cat some water. Do something in life. Something. If that means you got to send a message to your dad who might be going through it, you never know. A lot of stress in his brain. You don't know. I just read a story recently, today in fact, in the morning. A dad unalived himself. He had 3 kids. And he showed no signs of mental health, bro. He showed no signs. How about people send their dads, yo, dad, I love you. That might be the one thing that might make him stay. How about you do something? If you lot see this pod, the same way I saw X or I studied Tupac and it made me become who I am because I'm naturally like that. How about when you lot see this pod and you see this conversation, bro? How about you lot get inspired and do something for the people? Anyone, your mum, your brother, your sister, someone who could be an addict. Anyone, just one word can change a difference. The same way our one message that you messaged him changed a difference. And big up to anyone else who messaged him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Big up to my boy Kozgi, who also messaged him.
Yeah, follow Cogsy, man.
Yeah, we need to get him on here at some point.
Yeah.
Kozgi, we see you.
Man.
Doing some good things for the people. We see you. And you better repost this clip as well. Yeah, you better repost this clip, Kozgi. But we see you as well. Do you understand?
Kozgi, man, is a real one.
He's a real
Definitely,
one.
Man.
I'm hoping when people see this, they get inspired to do better. Yeah, so I'm not saying you can't go out there and have fun, have a little drink with your people, but be aware. If you see someone being alone, how about you reach out to them? Say, yo, you all right? I saw a guy in the park the other day. Randomly, I just tapped him. I said, yo, bro, I've sat on this bench many times and I was depressed as fuck. I'm not saying you are. I just want to let you know that we see you and we appreciate you. He looked at me a bit strange. I walked to the end of the park. Peter, I swear to God. He goes, oi! He goes, thank you for that. I said, anytime, my bro.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Powerful. What's your soul here for today, guys? What we here for? What are you doing? Has everyone woken up? Or are we still sleeping? It's okay to be selfish at times.
Yeah, you have to be, man. You have to be.
But there's times when the world needs
There's a time and a place for being selfish, 100%.
Time and a place, yeah. 9 to 5 workplace, selfish, 100%. We're going to get into that after, by the way. 9 to 5 workplace, 100% selfish. Further, we can even get into that now. Why even say 9 to 5 workplace? Look, I'm not going to lie to you. Peter, I'm struggling. And I've been struggling with this my whole life, bro. Yeah? And it's getting a job and holding down a job. Since the age of 16 till now, I've just done nothing but struggle. And there's so many aspects and so many ways I want to dissect this topic about the working force and the 9-to-5 matrix and that slavery, as people like to call it. There's so many ways I want to break it down. So why I say people should be more selfish at work, yeah? Pete, I just want to let you know, and maybe you know this already, them managers don't care about you, bro.
No, they think they're above you anyway. And like you were saying before, like when we was speaking off camera, like you get things like unfair dismissal, stuff like that. Because if someone doesn't like you, they can just, or if they're a bit higher up than you, they can just report you or whatever and just have your job scratched, like what happened to you.
Imagine that. I had someone
weasel behaviour, man.
Cancel my shift and not even tell me my shifts are cancelled, and I ain't ever been able to really get back on my feet ever since, because the job market's so crash right now. That's the world we're living in, my bro. I can't stand the working world, man. And the only reason why I can't stand the working world, it's not the work itself. Yeah, I can get up and do a 9-to-5. Do you understand? I can work in McDonald's tomorrow. It's not that. I'm not too proud to do anything. It's the people that I'm working with. If it's not a weasel colleague who's snitching on your name every second over the most smallest things, it's a manager with, it's true.
Yeah, I know.
Do you understand? Like, bro, like, if I'm 10 minutes late and you've told the manager, did you get a pay rise?
Little snitch.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like what
People are sick. They don't gain nothing from it. It's mad.
What did you gain from it, bro? Did you get money? Did you get peas? Did you get a commission? If they paid you $2,000
Pat on the back.
Bro, you got nothing, bro. And they'll snake you anyway, because I see the man snitch on me. He got fired anyway and he got replaced. They never gave you no. When it came to discipline, they never give you no grace when it comes to the disciplinary. That's one thing I don't like about the workplace. And I see again, this is for my people. I keep saying again, this is one for the people. Listen, guys, let's break this down clear. I see all you lot struggling to get a job. I see you. I've been there too. I know what it's like, Peter. I see all you lot trying again and again and again, and someone else will turn around and tell you you're not trying hard enough. That someone else has a good job, is making a lot of money, probably not even doing their job properly, and they got the cheek to turn around and tell you that you're not doing properly. But if you was in their position, you'll probably do their job a lot more better and more realer than them, because they're just taking the piss out of the company, really. And then people don't understand the job market is just crash. It's dog eat dog world right now. I see all of you lot. I understand the job centres not helping you. I understand they're a bit lazy and lousy with things. I get it. And they're very strict for no reason. I see all of you lot struggling. All of you lot living from check to check. I see all of you lot. I resonate with every single one of you lot. I see all the unemployment jokes in my comments. I know all of that darkness. I see all of it. That's what I tend to tell you guys. I understand the reason you are in this situation is one of many things. One, the reason why you lot can't keep a job is because your manager is jealous of you and hates you. That's the real facts, Peter. You can go to a new job tomorrow. Let's pick Tesco's or Asda. No problem working for them. You got somebody that's from a different place of life than you that expects you to be like them. There's a whole cultural clash. So you're just going to work and going home. He wants you to stay 10 minutes extra for free. That's what you do, big man. That's not what I do. And even when you do stay 10 minutes for free, which I've done, Peter, I did that for 6 months in Sainsbury's. Stayed 10, 15 minutes for free. As a favour. Thought this manager would have my back. He never had my back when it came to the push and shove. He almost got rid of me, brethren. Do you understand? That's what made me realise safe. When I needed a favour, yo, yeah, yo, book Carnival off for me. I'm booking it in January. Man made an excuse. Nah, those dates are taken. When I checked the dates weren't taken. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
All of these are the games that they play, my bro. So hear what I'm saying. I don't know what your experiences might have been in work and all that, but those are my experiences, bro. Constantly fired and can't get a job to save my life. And you know what that does? It just makes people look at you like you're some low being, bro.
So what I always do when someone comes to me and tells me that something doesn't work out for them and they're all beat up about it and they're looking at themselves and they're blaming themselves and they're getting down about a certain thing, I just say that might not be God's design for your life. So you can keep turning up to jobs and wondering why these things are falling apart around you and you feel like you can't win and you can never catch a break. But if it's not God's design for your life, bro, it's not going to work out no matter how much you try. Put your heart into it, but if it's not in God's design, it's not going to work. And the reason why these jobs and things didn't work out for you, because that is not God's design for your life. Your purpose is to stop people from unaliving themselves, to make good music, to put positive waves out there in this darkness world that we're living in.
Darkness.
Do
Peter,
you know what I mean? No,
wonder why.
that's what it is. It's God's design for your life is different than a 9 to 5. You don't need to be. There's only one type of manager that you need. Do you know what I mean? And that's for your music. That's
Peter,
it.
I wondered why. Peter, literally my whole life. Peter, I swear, I'm going to give you a real story right now. Clip this, I don't care. I went to an interview in Wembley, William Hill.
Yeah.
Bottom barrel job, innit? You get it? Bottom barrel job. No disrespect. But why I say bottom barrel job is for the people that go in there and the abuse that the workers have to hold from the customers. I've seen it firsthand. When them man don't win on the machines, they're smacking up the machines and they're giving it to you. That's why I say bottom barrel. So it's not the job itself. It's the people that go in there.
Dealing with addicts.
And you're dealing with, listen, crazy stuff.
But addicts, bro, simple. It's just a different addiction. Do you know what I mean?
And again, yeah, we're not picking on the addiction. We're here for them. But the result and how they lash out makes it bottom barrel.
Yeah.
One of the most lowest jobs now. Bro, I went there now, brethren, yeah? Went there suited and booted. Fresh trim. 4 years experience in Sainsbury's. What could go wrong? I smashed the interview, blood. I smashed it. I'm desperate for peas. Rent needs to be paid. Yeah? I need money. I deserve money just as much as you guys deserve money. So it pisses me off when another human gets to dictate whether I have money or not when I need money to survive. That's why I can't wait till AI takes over the whole thing. I swear. Because I feel like AI will deal with me properly. AI is done, in this world, AI has done nothing but help me. And everyone's complaining about it, but it's done nothing but help me, brethren. I'll tell you that for free. It's done my album covers when people flop me. Yo, AI has done nothing but help me when humans flop me, brethren. So I've gone to this interview. I've smashed it, bro. 0 mistakes. Never got the job. And there's me asking for feedback. And you know what, there was a brother there, big him up, man. Because sometimes us black people look after us black people, innit? And that's a rare case in the job. Yeah, it's a rare case. We can get into that. I might even say something spicy after. But but for the one time, this black brother, he goes to me, yo, you know why you never got the job? Because the manager felt like you was too good for the job. He looked at your 4 years experience. He looked at you coming in a suit. Yeah. That's why you never got the job, man. I mean, don't tell no one I told you this, but even I was trying to root for you to get the job, and I thought that was a bit dark. He just wants someone that he can kind of like control more. Yeah. You understand?
You would have felt the power shift when you walked in the room. That's what it would have been.
Imagine that. And
Insecure
then I continued.
man.
I continued to be broke for the following year, and I went through the most darkest times in my life. And that's why karma's real. And I swear to God knows what he went through in life after, yeah? But the fact that you changed that course of my life, which I accept and I accept as a man, I put the blame on myself only. I don't blame no one else. But God sees all. And for people doing spiteful shit, I guarantee you that karma was darkness. I guarantee you. Because usually in workplaces, right, people look after each other. So there's always hierarchies. If you have the managers, doesn't matter what they are, they're their own. They don't fuck with anybody. Everyone knows that. When you sit in a canteen, managers are there, us lot are there. Managers and team leaders. You know the separation, guys. Don't act like you don't know it. You know it, yeah? Then you got all the other people. So you might have some people from a certain type of country that are only looking out for the people that's from their country. We're not going to mention countries, it's not what we do, but it's the situation, right? With me, in my case, when I go there, now I'm a mixed race black boy, yeah? Now I've gone into a job. More time, sometimes it's my own people coming for me at my job. And I don't know why that is. Now I can't generalize, but from my experience, I noticed I kind of get into problems more times with my own people, whether they're male or female, especially when my own people rises to the manager or team leader position. And I call it the crabs in the bucket mentality. And sometimes for me, I hope one day we break that curse, crabs in the barrel mentality. I hope one day we break black on black crime. And I want to say that for the first time on the podcast, because I care for my people. And I can't have all of my people out there being unalived through knife crime, left, right, and center. Look, guys, we love a little knife lyric here and there on grime, on drill. Music is music. Keep the music separate. It's a creative, expressive art form. Sometimes I need those knife lyrics to get me hype in the gym. Hear what I said, guys. Hype in the gym. I don't need those knife lyrics or any derogative lyrics against my people as actual literal messages for me to go actually do it. Guys, we've got a brain here. Do not let the music brainwash you, and do not let our stigma brainwash us. We will break black on black crime. It won't be a thing in the future. There's a generation that's coming, bro, that's gonna break this. There's a 2-pack in the UK coming, bro, that's gonna break this, where every black man don't snake each other at jobs and every black man don't go for each other in the ends. And that's the most positive message that I believe. I'm gonna salute to my people because I love my black people and I love everyone. The white, black, Indian, don't matter. But in this case, the black on black crime, because there's been loads of stabbings in London recently. And I know there's been some in Manchester as well.
Yeah.
And it's even expanding where it doesn't matter what color it is, white on white, we get it. Even race on race, we need to break it because the higher ups are doing this to us. That's just keeping us at the bottom. Guys, they want white people to unalive white people. They want black to unalive the blacks. They want the white to war with the blacks. They want the Indian to war with the Pakistani. That's what they want. The day we wake up and we put our shit together and say, what? And we stand united, world takeover. Government overthrown. Government gone. Yo, you hear it? So let me start getting deep. But that is literally, my brother, me just spiraling to pure points and clips. That's literally, bro, in my heart and soul. Literally, bro, what man's on. You get me? Yeah. But that's how it is, man. Yeah, more youth clubs as well. We need them.
That's
Bring back
what
the
I'm
youth
saying,
clubs.
yo. When I was younger, you used to have youth clubs and stuff like that. They ain't got no youth clubs. Like, there is no youth clubs anymore.
Really?
There is no youth clubs anymore.
None
like,
in Manny at all?
Nah.
There's none in London like that either?
Not through my knowledge anyway. Like, I'm not really like tapped in like that. But like when I was younger, we used to be like football trips. Used to be coaches going to certain places just to play indoor football like every week. And I just don't see none of it no more. It's more kids hanging around on the Met stops doing things like...
What was the youth clubs in Manny like? Like, what's that like?
Sick. Used
Good
to play
times.
indoor football, you know, with that green, fluffy football, go to some, like, get a coach load and a riff-raff and just go down to, like, some community centre and I'll kick the ball around. And we used to terrorise it to people who own it. I don't know. They're good people, yeah, because they're getting all us on a coach playing, like, £2 each or whatever and all just, like, the most wildest... You talk about ADHD, forget all that. Before ADHD, they like, proper, like, live wires, yeah. You used to get us all, coach full of us, take us out of town to... go and kick ball for an hour, and all we do is boot the ball at them, calling them names, terrorise it till we ran out of steam, and then they drive us all back all knackered on the coach, and we'd all go home safe. Do you know what I mean? Before all this knife crime and all this madness, it's missing, man. But it needs people to actually put the work in the communities, though, to say, I'm going to put this on for the kids, I'm going to do this. Like, I've been in talks with schools and that myself. I've been helping out with, like, you know, schools where people are, like, you know, struggling in normal education and they're trying to learn a trade and they've got proper, like, behaviour problems and they're in care or the parents don't want them and stuff like that. Like, real, like, strong cases. Like, I've been and actually helped them. I've been in as help in there, and, like, there is some people that are really trying to change the trajectory of these young kids' lives, but it's not enough. It's not enough at all. There's got to be more action, I think.
There has to be more action. Like I say, bring back the youth clubs, man, and bring back more role models.
Youth clubs, man, definitely.
More role models, man. Yo, guys, rappers, entertainers, influencers. Yo, our people, they need you more than ever. We've got the influence. We've got the power. We need to put those knives down. It's ruined a lot of lives. The government, our people need you more than ever. The government, what's it going to take? Yeah? What's it going to take to stop this, for you lot to really put your foot down? What's it going to take? Broad daylight samurai sword fights. My era wasn't even that nice. It was a lot of flickies. My era was the flickies. Our era was the flick knives. yeah, in a rave, and a man, and they're doing it for nothing. You're stepping on a man's shoe or where you're from, and you're getting flick knife, yeah? These times, they might have more direct beef, but it's like literally Game of Thrones in Hyde Park, bro. Literally, bro. Game of Thrones in Hyde Park, they're running around in videos.
Videos, big swords about that big, and you think, where are you even getting about with that?
The government, what's it going to be for you to realise that there's a problem in the UK? Is it going to be one of your kids that have to get licked down for you to understand what's going on? Is it going to have to be one of your people that have to get dropped for you to understand? Is it going to be one day you Prime Minister, you have a daughter one day, one of these days you have a daughter and your daughter likes drill music and she has a boyfriend in a drill scene, and she literally gets licked down. She gets licked down by collateral damage, and that's when you want to take it personal. And you want to do something for it. You want to stop this now. Is it going to have to be one of your people for you not to come here and put a foot down? How much times are we going to have to tell you? Manchester, Birmingham, London, the last 25, 30 years, garage, grime, the drill errors. I'm just using music as a reference point of the era of time. This ain't really down to the music, even though the music might have a little part of it. You lot need to do something about it before more lives are lost, more mums are broken. Because I know a mum right now that doesn't want to live. She lost her only son.
Yeah, it's deep, man. Honestly.
She lost her only son.
It's happening every single day on the estate, but it's bad.
You understand? I've had a blade put to me a few times. Luckily, I'm still here. And I'm not even super road like that. I know many Manchester man that's been bored up and all them kind of stuff there. When is the government really going to listen and take charge and understand there's an issue in this bloody country? Literally. And that's where I'm going to rest it with that one there. That's why we need the youth clubs. We need more influencers than ever, and we need that government to step up. Otherwise, you lot are going to see mayhem in the next 10 years if you lot do not understand. And half of you, man, that's all big grown man. Yeah? Look. You want to rap about the badness, no one's stopping you from being creative. I don't mind that. But you want to go on shows and start preaching the badness and moving bad and start bullying the youth. Says, there's man my age still trying to move bare road and bully up bare youngers, bro. What are you doing, blood? You got kids. Is it going to have to be one of your youths that get killed for you to realise, yeah, this thing's long? Because your heart will break. I don't care how tough you are. Go bury your son. Go bury some you love. I buried my dad. I buried my cat. I buried friends. People that I loved. I can only imagine burying a child. You understand? That's the truth, man. So, boy, there we go, Peter, before I get too emotional, I get mad emotional with these things, bro. I'm so sorry, bro.
About 10 minutes ago.
Brother, I get so emotional with this shit, man.
Nah, it's a deep topic and, it's not addressed enough. That's why people, that's just frustration coming out in you. That's just pure frustration. That don't have to apologise for that at all. It is what it is. And no lies were told. There's a lot of badness going on out there. And if it's a problem that could be solved, and like you were saying about people with platforms stepping up and doing things, I've seen the power of it firsthand. When I've gone into a school of disadvantaged kids and, people on the last chance before they're getting sent off to secure units and stuff like that, and they're just lost, and they're not bad kids. They're just lost, and they think that they don't know. There's no direction. And when I walk in and I'm talking to them, and they're like, and I followed a few of them back on Instagram and that, and it makes the day because someone's actually acknowledging them. They feel seen. When someone like us goes into one of these schools or one of these underprivileged places just to shed a bit of light on it and show them that there's more to life than what they're actually currently settling for. You should see them light up. Yeah, the smile on the face. When you follow them back, they're like, you see him showing the mates, he's just followed me. It means the world to him. You know what I mean? And we could stop them from going through a lot. We've both been through a lot, as we know. Mm-hmm. We could stop them having to go through gladiator school and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just by turning up, just by our presence, it'll liberate them. But
biggest facts, bro.
There's not enough. I don't know. It's not enough people gonna do it. We're going blue in the face till, and nothing's gonna get done about it. We just gotta keep hoping. You can control. I always say to people, especially my coaching clients, you've got to control the controllables. That's it. You start looking at things that are outside of your control. That's where misery and depression lives. Focus on, and frustration, as you can see. You know what I mean? You're talking about things you can't control. So all you can do is reach out to your people who DM you, opportunities that land on your lap. You just got to take them with both hands, bro. Use your platform, use your music, whatever you want to do, and just sow some of those good seeds back into the communities.
Bro, I'm doing my best, man. I know you're doing
Yeah,
your
I
best
respect
as
it,
well.
man. I know but that's how we've connected, really, haven't we? That's how we've grown. We've grown our relationship through helping other people from opposite ends of the country. Like, how are you in London and I'm in Manchester, and I don't even know where that guy was from. Where that guy?
I don't know where he's from either.
Exactly,
He's from the UK somewhere in London, bro, I believe.
Was he from London?
I think
Yeah.
somewhere from London, but far away from me. Because London's a big place, like east and south's on the other side of London, bro. And I'm northwest. Even like northwest to north is quite far. Like, it's not far, but it is far. Does that make sense? Like, I can't explain it. Like, London's just a very, very crazy place. Then you got the outskirts of the Londons, but are Londons. People class that as like a Harrow or Watford might be the outskirt of a London, but really it's a London, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them weird ones, man. You got the Croydons and the Essex and all them kind of things there. So, boy, man, we're doing our best, man. And the only thing we really can do is keep trying, because this what's going to happen, I believe, yeah? And this is like, I don't think anyone will even hear this message, but if they do, they do. Listen, someone is going to spark the next savior in the younger generation, yeah? I already understand I've got limited time on this earth, and my time is now, and it's soon up, John Cena style. I'm only here to put the seed into the true savior that's going to come and save this whole thing, yeah? When that person gets the influence to do so, and I'm talking about the influence like when he says, no hoods are beefing for a week because I said so, and every hood actually listens. When you get someone as powerful as that, yeah, trust me, that is when I could be all 70 then, or I might even be here. You protect that person with full force. We're not going to lose them like Tupac and them man there. Nah. The community will guard them, because they're the ones to change the whole thing. That might not be in 20 years from now, could be 40. But hopefully this interview sparks another interview, and it sparks another interview, and it sparks another one, and that other one sparks the seed. It's all about sparking. And
I feel like there's that much distraction and division in the world now. I don't think it's going to be one figure that's going to change the trajectory of these estates and like the low morale and stuff. I think it's going to be a collective, like collaboration now is king. And whether it's social media or ever, you see people through seeing other people. Like that's how it is. That's how we met. I saw you through someone else's podcast, like, and that's how, and people, this is what's going to happen. Your audience is going to see me, and my audience is going to see you, which could spark new relationships between our audiences, which is going to create strength and growth. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be a collective of people standing up and having enough and wanting to make certain changes in the communities, starting CICs, starting youth clubs, certain things like that. I think collaboration is king. I don't think that one figure, that one savior is going to come. I feel like it's going to take.
That's a very good take.
It's going to take the fucking A-team at the minute, the way this is going. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, we need 100 2-packs. We need 500 2-packs, 1,000 guys. Yeah? We need 1,000 of you more, millions. It's coming, man.
I just like to know that I'm holding up my end of the bargain. I like to know that I'm sowing positive seeds. I've done a lot of badness in my life, and I'm trying to turn it all around and try and help other people. Like today when that woman stopped and said, can you help my daughter? My daughter's struggling and stuff like that. And I was just like, you see me, I was on my knees in a restaurant with my hands on the table like that, just giving them my time. I know how much time's the most valuable entity that we've got. And I thought I'll just give those women a bit of my time. And, I was like, tell her to message me and stuff. It goes a long way. Something so small that took 2 minutes can go a long way. So if you've got the power to do something for anybody watching that can take 2 minutes, could potentially save someone's life. So why not? Why not?
There we go.
And if you see an opportunity to do it and you hold back, just know that God's watching, and you had a chance to do something then you didn't, and then you're expecting a blessing round the corner. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, and even if you do get the blessing, it don't last.
Exactly, short-lived.
That's a blessing from the devil. It don't last.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it, and
that's a reward from the devil for not stepping up.
Oh, trust. Listen, I've had many rewards from the devil, man, and I tell you that shit don't last.
Yeah,
that shit don't last. Yeah, 15K gone in a week. That shit don't last. I'm telling you from now, that dirty money. That don't last. Trust me, people who know it don't last. It never does. And whatever. The only thing, I say to people, again, this is why having a good heart is important. If it's a dirty money situation, but you're putting that dirty money into a school that's going to build a well, I can kind of see the correlation of what's going on. They're the ones I can look at it and say, you got a real good heart, really, secretly. But there's some people, they're like personal gain.
Yeah.
And they will do the maddest stuff, gain the maddest blessing, all for personal gain, and keep chasing it. Because there's always a fall off with everything in life.
Because they're the people that are the loneliest people. And what do you do when you're lonely? You try and fill that void. What you're going to fill it with, especially in this day and age, social media, whatever, all these advertising, it's hedonism. And there's only so much you can stay in that hedonistic world before it turns around and turns on you and breaks you. And that's it. I've done that myself. I was one of the most selfish guys out there, bro. Like, I can sit on this and say I care and do all these things, and you see people meet. You've met me like 10 years later. You've met me after the tears, the loss, the betrayals, the homelessness, the struggles. You've met me after all that, when I've developed, after the toxic relationships, whatever you name it. Like, I can't be bothered getting the list out. You've met me after that. But before that, I used to be selfish. I used to do all that. And I know firsthand, being selfish, like, it's only going to end one way. I'm telling you, like you're saying, karma, it's going to come back. It's
going to come back nasty, innit? But boy, that's a story for another day. People know, man. They know what's going on, man. And that's how, like, as well, another thing I want to touch on quickly is addictions, man.
Yeah, like you were saying before about addictions. People are addicted to views. That's why they're selling their soul for the views. That's why they're pouring the milk over the Reading Aldi or whatever they were doing, what he was on about. Like, it's badness. What they would do, what people will do for some views, but like what you were saying before, it's a dangerous game, because when those views dry up, like, don't get me wrong, some of my content, like, I've gone viral, but then sometimes I've put my heart and soul into something and it's gone nowhere, and I thought, that's a powerful message. That would actually change someone's life if they heard that. No way. And I've got disappointed and frustrated. But imagine going to some extreme lengths to rectify that, which I will not do. I'd rather just do it in private than be trying to put myself out on Front Street making a clown of myself. And I think that's why we grow slower, because we're not making idiots of ourselves online and selling our soul.
That's facts.
But the views can be addictive. The likes are addictive. That's why people are hiding the likes now. People hide their likes because they're worrying about what other people think when they see they didn't really get many likes.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a picture
I
of
used
them.
to do that. I used to do that, bro. I used to do that on Instagram all the time. I used to always hide my likes. I swear to God. I used to have all these followers, yeah, and my likes was bare low, and it made me look stupid. It made me look like dumb. That's how I felt, innit? And then at one point, like I told you, I got to a point where I didn't care no more, brethren. I didn't care, blood. I said, bun it. I start uploading a video of me talking. Before you know it, that video got 400k likes. 400,000. Ha ha. Laugh at me now then.
Yeah,
and I said, yeah. And from then, I didn't care. That video could have got 40 likes. I got to a point where I didn't care no more. I stopped hiding my likes, and I used to turn off my comments as well.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the
I'm scared.
Man.
I turn off the
Come on,
comments,
man.
and also I turn off the comments because I felt like if I got low likes and no comments here, I just look like a par.
Yeah.
Like, imagine no one even rates your thing. And I just got to the point where, and I know a lot of people are going through that right now, innit? And I'll come to the point, guys, don't even care, man. Post what you're going to post, innit? Keep the likes there. Open up the comment section. Don't engage with anything toxic, and that's it, blood. You get me?
So I was having this conversation with Robert Hollow in the gym. Shout out Robert Hollow. He's going to be coming on soon.
You're done, though.
And he was saying about caring what people think, saying people lie about it. And I said, yeah, people do, because there's certain people, you actually care what they think. You don't care what negative people think, but that group of people, you care if your message touches people because you care what they think. Do you know what I mean? It's about not caring about the negative people and the naysayers. They're the specifics that you shouldn't be caring about. Exactly, like
big facts.
100%.
Big facts,
but
my
care
boy.
about making a positive impact for certain people. You don't care what they think. Just don't care what negative people think. And more importantly, don't let it hold you back. Don't let it hide your likes. Show people that you're human. Don't start buying your followers and your views and messing about and all that, because you know deep down you're not living true. Do you know what I mean?
That's so real, bro. That's so, I felt victim to all of them on other
Same.
Instagram
I'm the
pages and old Instagram. I tried to build up some next Instagram page. It failed. I tried to buy followers. That failed. And I thought to myself, nah, man. Like, after a while, I thought to myself, nah, what you doing here, bro? Like, why am I falling victim to this social media world? Like, why am I falling victim to other people's validation? Like, why am I falling victim to people's validation? Like, these people don't care, like, how much time. That's why I've been removing people from my Instagram, and I don't care. Like, don't take it personal, innit? Like, what are we on Insta for? Like, me liking your stuff only like a fan? Nah.
Yeah.
I'm your, like, I fuck with your shit, yeah. But, like, Man's doing my thing as well, and it would be nice because I know you personally. Yo, come over this side and show me some love. It'll be nice, no?
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. It's just to say, it's just saying, I see your effort. I see your effort too.
You don't need to like every video.
Nah, just the occasion. Yeah.
On the occasion,
Listen,
we're
bro,
good.
I'm the same. I'm putting up videos all day long, and there's people there who have been on the phone in tears, relationship on the brink of going, like, girlfriend's gonna walk out. What shall I do, Peter? What shall I do? And I'm like, listen, like, you are going to drop this good thing if you don't do X, Y, and Z. Take your ego away. And I'm coaching these people for free behind the scenes when they're at the bottom of a bottle looking to lose their relationships. And then 6 months later, they're happy walking, sailing off into the sunset with their missus and not even turn around to say, like, I don't need a thank you because I know I'm doing right.
Yeah.
But just, you know what I mean? Just where's the support that comes back? Like, I notice people who purposely don't support. I don't expect it from anyone because I don't care that much. But I notice it. Yeah. And I look.
Scrolling.
Or they pop up and comment on something like, I had a friend once comment say, oh, when I got that tattoo on the side of my head, he went, that a tattoo on the side of your head? Just, that's it. Nothing, not didn't even like the video on this and that. And I thought, where have you been?
Yeah.
I forgot about him because I muted him because he puts negative stuff on his story all the time. That's another one as well. Like, everyone talks about protecting their peace and then protecting your energy. The easiest way to do it is mute and block. You want to see my mute and block numbers? I muted people who I've got out of bed for in the middle of the night. Yeah. My mute list is like 60 odd people. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, that's how you've got to be.
Mute all updates, yeah. I know what they want.
Mute
all
them
TikTok
people,
mute
man.
all updates, yeah. Mute them up, yeah. Trust me, I know. I see them as well. Yeah,
especially if they're spouting negativity that makes you feel a type of way. Like, you don't watch. I don't really watch people's stories anyway because I don't really care about your latte from Starbucks. Like, I'm not interested in your dessert or whatever. It's maca, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But I just fucking if I do go on it. Do you know what I mean, though, bro? Like, I don't want to see you.
Yo, the matcha caught us straight, bro.
I don't want to see you.
I don't care about your paddle
matcha
game, bro.
latte or your paddle pole.
Yeah, I don't care about your paddles, man. Burn your paddle, man.
Or your gym
If not,
trainers.
I'll
I'm not
smash you up.
interested. Or your Strava score. Like, I'm not on it. I don't care. Yeah. But if I do go on your story because I know you and I see you and I think, oh, I just wonder how they're doing. I'm checking in on you. That's me checking in. I'm not spying. I'm checking in. And if I see some propaganda, whatever, you're attacking a certain community or you're raging about a war 4,000 miles away, you got him muted straight away. And think you're not even locked in on yourself. Your life's upside down, but you're focusing on wars a million miles away. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, the case might be severe, but so's your life. Your life's severe. The fact you're out of shape is severe.
Do you know what I always say as well? So I don't mind them focus on the wars because I focus on that as well. What annoys me is this. At least do that. That's good. What annoys me is this, Peter. If we're going to put all of that aside and go back to the original topic, right? Yeah? Let's get really deep now. These are people that know, and let me tell you something. They know what upsets you. They know what you don't like. They know your mum. They know your brother. They know your children. They know your dog. They know who died in your circle.
They know you the most.
They know your favorite color. They know what primary school you went to. They know when you were stabbed. They know your favorite wrestler, favorite boxer. They've been around you a billion times. They know so much about you, yeah? So much about you. They know everything about you. You've been following each other on TikTok for 6 years. You've been following each other on Instagram, I know some people, 13 years. How dare you scroll past my stuff and I've liked all of yours? Because if I want to be a hater, I don't like none of your pictures. I think they're all shit. But I think the way your angles, I think some man garbage. But I will like it because you're my dog. I will gas you because you're my dog. How dare you scroll past me? And I've done some serious personal favors for you. So, and they've done it for me as well.
Yeah.
But on this social media thing, how dare you, brethren? Because then you put me in a position now where it's a mute thing and it's an unfollow thing or it's a not like them back thing. And what normally happens is this. First, it's I don't like them back. Second, it's a mute. And third, when I review what's going on, why have we got each other on there? Unfollow. Right? And the thing is, bro, let me tell you something right now. You ready for this? You ready?
Go on.
I've got an AI program, yeah, that someone built personally. It's not released in the markets. I know someone that programmed it themselves. You put your Instagram or TikTok in it, right? and it unfollows people automatically that have not interacted with your page, and you can set it to whatever time, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I've put certain people on 3 months. Unfollow. These same people had the cheek to come to me and say, and you know one thing that pisses me off? I've unfollowed you, so just unfollow me back and we're good. Yeah? Why bring it up face to face? It's like they're itching for it. You ever been like that? You ever been like, you're talking to someone, yeah, what you saying, Peter? Yeah, you good, da-da-da. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're cool. Yeah, but bro, I know you should unfollow me, you know? You know what, this AI thing is so beautiful because I tell them, look, I've got a program that I'm using, right? That's, you put your name in it. My friend who made it is very strict. He doesn't want no one else on it. He's actually going to delete this app. He doesn't even want it, right? But I said, keep it on there for a minute. Like, delete it in June or something on my birthday, yeah? So when these guys question me, I told them about this app. And I say, so it unfollowed, innit? Let me ask you a very more important question. Why have you not interacted with me?
Yeah.
I'm at a stage, Peter, I'll be real, I've got this growth where I don't need them to interact with my content. Yeah, I don't need none of my brethrens, no one to interact with it. Because I've now got the fans that I adore. And I love all of you, my fans. All of you. I've got love for you, you know that. So I'm at that stage.
Yeah.
But when I get into those conversations, I go back into the old me and I say, well, where was your interactions then? Because if the AI has detected you, now I've got a question for you. Where's your interactions? How come you weren't fucking with the boy like that?
Yeah.
They don't know what to say. Mute, zip, shut your mouth, quiet. They start coming out with, oh, hold on. But I'm not really on a...
Yeah. That's
their
a favourite.
Their favourite
That's their
one,
favourite.
bro.
I don't even really use social media anymore. Yeah, I like that.
But then how did you know...
That I unfollowed you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Like,
heavy,
do you get
man.
what I mean?
Yeah, it's heavy. People
So if you're not
are
on social
mad.
media, you shouldn't know I've unfollowed you then, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should know. Do you get it?
They're taking it far too serious for someone who makes no impact at all on social media.
You don't do nothing. You don't give a fuck about my stuff. That's fine. We're still friends. I'm still gang with you. I'm still going to see you and say hello. We can still go for a coffee, a matcha. We can still go for a matcha, my boy. We can still go for things. It's calm. Just do not come near me on the social media thing because I want my people that I resonate with.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I love all of them. I've got all type of people following me. I've got people that are very political and they're very into the wars and stuff. Love them. I've got people that's into the Indian food and they're into the Indian stuff, the Indian essence. Love them. I've got all the black gang members, all the black gangsters, black basketball players. I've got so much people that fuck with me. I love you all. But you see the people that I'm trying to weave off is the ones that you don't fuck with me at all. I don't need you to like anything.
Fake, innit?
I don't need you to like anything for months. Even if it's one video every 3 months, at least I respect it. I respect that. There's some people that's been none for 10 years.
Yeah, it's mad.
And I know these people close, crying on the phone to me all the time.
Yeah.
None for 10 years. I've liked all their wedding pictures. I've liked all their carnival pictures. Am I a fan? Am I an idiot? No, yo, come off my things.
Yeah.
Because I think we're better suited that way.
Yeah.
And they don't like it. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's funny energy with it, and I match funny energy. Well, fuck off then. I'm all right. I'm cool, man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you good, yeah? All right, yeah, man. In the gym, yeah, you good, yeah? All right, yeah, man. How's family? Yeah, all right. I don't care, man. So yeah, that's touching on that. That is that's interesting, my boy. That's very interesting. I'm glad we touched on that, my brother.
It needs to be said because people are treating this social media thing like likes are like dignity when they're not. It's just like if you like someone's stuff, it's here today, it's gone tomorrow. Just it's not that deep. But when you're purposely watching everything and then you know and you've seen us come up from nothing. I used to do workout videos, yeah. The worst workout videos you've ever seen, not even in gym club or none of that. And I used to ask people when I was on like 300, 500 followers, will you pop that on your story? I used to get people, I remember the people who used to post every single video, even the shittest ones. And I think, you know what? I will always remember them even now. But then the people that I asked who had like 4,000 followers or whatever, and then they go, oh, nah. And do you know what I mean? Nah, don't turn me down. And then I think, now they're watching me 10x their growth, and I think, look at you now. It comes back round. When I was the underdog, you didn't want to know. When I had 500 followers trying to figure out this thing, you didn't want to know.
Yeah,
you didn't want to know. Now you're watching every single thing that I do like a hawk. every story you're watching it.
Yeah, chat
But you
to me
don't
nicely.
like nothing.
Yeah,
But
chat
you
to me nicely.
You don't like a single thing. No, it's weird. It's just weird behavior. That's what I like about social media. It exposes a lot of fake people as well, man.
Do you know what it is as well? I
Grateful
always
for it.
say, I tell you what as well, yeah. Even if they can't share your post, yeah, because sometimes I've had this before where people want me to share their post, and I say respectfully, if I share your post, I'm gonna have to now share everyone's. Allow me.
Yeah.
You know what I'll do for you though? Let me give you some advice. Let me watch it and give you some feedback.
Yeah.
Let me give you some support.
Yeah.
Let me give you a like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me give you a comment. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're not doing no bad of it. Okay, forget the share. I'll give you a like. I'll give you a comment. You know, furthermore, how about you share your YouTube link with me every time you drop?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, yeah.
And how about I subscribe to your channel? You see, even little
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then it's vice versa. You might say, yo, listen, I've dropped a little YouTube videos, hiking, don't take a little interest, so I'll give it a watch. You might even just watch half of it, like it, say what you really like, and then you might get too busy to watch the other half. That's still grateful, bro. You watched half my shit. Thank you. Do
Yeah.
you get it? There's ways to do it. Some people, they're just not on doing nothing. No like, no share, no watch, no advice, no nothing. Literally as if we're strangers, and that's fine. And I guess let me then be a stranger, man. Like, just go stay over there. We're good. We're good, man.
I don't mind strangers, me. Do you know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, like one group of people I do like and do respect, yeah, is
The ones you
people
don't know.
who don't pretend to like me. Don't pretend.
Yeah.
The people who have never followed me, have known me for years. I've got people from the same area that I come from, and you know who you are. Don't follow me. Won't follow me. Don't even say hello when they see me. If they have to, and it's like
Yeah.
you're bumping into them in a doorway, they'll go, "You're right," and then that's it. I like that. I'd rather that. I'd
Yeah.
rather you be like that.
'Cause you know
I
where you
respect
stand.
those guys. When I was younger, I used to hate people. I used to think, got a problem with me. Now I'm glad because you make it very clear you're not here following me, watching everything that I do while secretly hating on me. It's weird, or slagging me off in rooms that I'm not in and stuff. Like, you show your true colours, you wear them on your sleeve, like, respect. I like people who don't pretend to like me.
There we go. Basically, they never rated you then. They still don't rate you now. They're being true to
always
themselves.
hated me. Sweet,
Yeah.
thanks.
Because you know where you stand. You know where you stand
I
with
know
them.
where I stand with him exactly, man. You can't put a price on that either, man. So
Yeah, that's perfect. It's beautiful. You know, that's to say, and like enemies are actually your really good friends, really, because it's like you have a set of respect for each other. Like, you don't go near each other. I've got people like that, so you
we
don't
don't
go.
pretend to like each other. Like, I don't want to see pictures of you and your kids on your story and all that, and you don't want to see me doing my motivational thing. That's sweet.
That's fine.
That's absolutely fine. You keep it rolling. I'll do my thing.
When you see
But
each other-
you don't have to feel like, because you might see me in public one time that you have to follow me. Like, please remove me. Remove me and let's just go our separate ways.
Bro,
But
you
I'm hanging on to this weird fakeness in the middle. It's weird.
Bro, you know what's pissing them off? Some of my videos, they're being shared from their girlfriends to them. Oh. Darkness. Bare of my videos are being shared from their mums, aunties. Bro, the age range is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I've had like a girl in primary school and her mum's like, my daughter's a big fan of your page. And I say nothing but a salute. I've had a woman in her 50s shout me from the car. I love the way you talk about Grenada, big up Grenada. I've had all type of ages, demographics. So I've had people's aunties send people that don't like me my video.
Yeah.
Girlfriends, the girls that they're chasing, the models that they're thirsting on the gram. That's why it's dread, you know. Remember, they counted me out as well. So this big up the people who actually never liked me, but they're even going on to the topic of other people that never rated man as well.
Yeah.
They counted man out.
Yeah.
The girls that they're thirsting on, all them high-end models, serious from Australia that I see some of their names under, they're liking my videos, brethren. And they don't like it at all. It makes them feel sick to the core. Like, oh, why are they fucking with my man like that?
Yeah, but it would do though, innit? Do you know what I mean? With the insecure
No special
little
reason,
person
guys.
like that.
No
Yeah,
special
yeah,
reason.
Yeah, it would
no
do, man.
special reason. I just care about their mental health. That's all. Is that a bad thing? Do you hate me for that? I just don't want these boys and girls unaliving themselves.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that
Facts.
stuff there. I don't want them people. There's the people out there that can't see their children. Yeah, there's women out there that can't see their children because of the single dad, vice versa. Even though the single dad is a very small demographic, it still needs to be spoken about.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
100%.
There's people out there like me who can't see their children. I'm here for people's mental health, bro. Do you understand? I'm not singling out all women or all men. I don't do the all this and all that. I don't do the gender wars. Humans, innit?
Yeah.
So even though I know, me and this guy, we don't talk, bro. We don't chat. at the end of the day, but he's got full custody of his youth. He won't let the youth see the mum. I don't think he's a good person for that personally.
Yeah.
So I can't roll with him.
Yeah.
He can see this podcast. Hate me for it, bro. I don't care. I will hold you to the same accountability that I'll hold gal who do that.
Yeah.
Unless your partner is an abuser, takes too much mad kuba, does the madness, mad physical, mental abuse, and is a jailbird, a 3-to-file, all type of madness, yeah, then I get it. But if you lot have had a little ruckus and you lot have had your little toxic relationship and now you're stopping the youth because you got power of, you're the main owner now, my brother, and you're stopping the youth from seeing the mum, and every child needs a mum in their life.
Yeah.
Every child needs a dad in their life.
Yeah.
So what we doing here? I look at it like this. This how I truly view it. You guys wanna know how I really view it? Let's view it like this. If it triggers people, it triggers people. If you, all the man them and all the girls, if you are the single parent that's holding your child back from an abuser, a person that's been in jail, smashing up the house and all that kind of madness, then I get it. I can't say that.
Of course.
So all you majority of women or the majority of men who's keeping your child away from danger, I respect it. The ones keeping a child away because of a bitter relationship, knowing you're hurting a child, I say it like this. A 3-to-file, and I gotta say 3-to-file, yeah?
Yeah.
They hurt children purposely. There's people that mentally abuse children.
Yeah.
They're hurting the child purposely. You're doing it on purpose because you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You have people that physically hurt children. You're physically hurting a child. You're hurting a child on purpose.
Yeah.
If I had a child here right now, and my child needs a mum, right? And I know that my child not seeing my mum, the mum, is going to F that child up in the mind.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it on purpose. What does that really make me? That makes me just as bad as everyone else.
Yeah. Spiteful, trying to play God, man. It's not on.
I'm going to ruin your life. This is why I look at
willing
my
to
brethren.
sacrifice the kid's future because of your feelings.
This is why I don't
about somebody
my
else.
brethren can't roll with me.
No.
My brethren can't roll with me, brethren. You have an opportunity, my brother. You have an opportunity to make that child see the mum, and you don't want to. And she's not no abuser or nothing. She's not like that. Fair enough. You lot had your wars. Let her come see the child. You get it? He can hate me for this. I don't care, bro. I don't mention names. I don't give a damn. But I can't roll with people like that because when I look at your mentality, oh, you're doing this on purpose. You're doing this, including the women to the man. I know women that do this to man. I'm kind of going through it myself. You're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
You've got all the power for the child.
Yeah.
I've seen people travel to Feltham from Bradford, bro, with a newborn baby to go see their their dad behind bars. What's your excuse, people?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So I look at it like that. No one's perfect. But when you withhold a child or you try and make things too difficult because you're spiteful, knowing when that child is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I tell my brother all the time, when the child is 15 or 16, broski, that might be serious mental issues now that you're causing now. You just can't see 16 years from now because you don't believe that time's going to come, but it's going to come and it's going to come real fast. So that's all I'm saying. That kind of stuff there, I don't care if it's man or woman. I don't care, single parent. I don't agree with parent alienation to the children. Whether that's a man, in the case I'm talking about my brethren with his little one, yeah? And whether that's women with their little one, I don't business. I don't deal with parent alienation. I think it's evil. I think it's cruel. And the only person who suffers in the end is a child. And anybody who's going through people that can't see their child, yeah, man or woman again, I seriously send you my condolences. I send you my love. I send you all the support. I'm so sorry that you lot have to go through that because I know what that can almost do to you because I've almost been there a couple times. Do you understand? So I'm going to leave it on there. And that's how we raise awareness, my brother.
Yeah, and do you know the people, especially the men who come from broken homes and they know what it does to you growing up and they know the certain disadvantages that it brings to the table. They can't then be playing God and trying to like hold their kids back or not even turn up for their kids or whatever, picking and choosing. You can't do that picking and choosing when it comes to young people's lives because that's your responsibility. That's in your hands to make sure they didn't go through the things that you went through. So if you're purposely trying to play God, either by holding your child back or holding yourself back from going to see the child based on a feelings with your partner, then you're no man to me. You're not a man in my eyes. You're a coward.
It's facts.
Spiteful and selfish as well.
The owner of the child, yeah? So here's a child. I've got a child, yeah? You want to come see the child, right? I make it 100 times difficult for you. I'm on your case. You can't win.
Yeah.
Every time you come, there's beef. You can't win. Every time you come, there's difficulties. Because because in my intentions, I want to make sure that you never see the child. I will tell people, oh yeah, you need to see the child. But I'm going to make sure you never see the child because every time you come here, I'm going to make it so difficult for you. Those situations have driven other parents to say, yo, man.
It's hard work. Yeah. Get it.
Hard work is cool. Impossible, though. To the point, people are cussing your mum. Your mum's trying to reach out. Now they're cussing your mum. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
They're cussing your mum now. Your mum's getting corned for nothing. Like, you're doing the most. At some point after a year, you know what? Do all that for 1 year. Charge it.
Yeah.
2 years. 3, 4. What did I tell people in the beginning? The intention is not to have the other partner, some people. They say the first year they go through some stuff in it.
Yeah.
I said this ain't going to be the first year. This is going to be for the rest of the person's life. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. It's going to be the same song and dance. People always say to me, how was you able to call that early? I say, I'm a genius. I can read people's spirits. Because I've seen someone take their child from Bradford all the way to Feltham on some 3-hour train, newborn on TikTok. No one can make an excuse. How come that person was able to make it easy? Then there's my brethren with his business, yeah? But he's making it so difficult for the mum. When I mean difficult, bro, difficult on all type of levels. And in my brain, I said it from time, you don't want the mum in her life, do you?
Bitterness,
Yeah,
innit?
you don't want it. Because you can make this easy. Same with me. They could make it easy, but they don't want to. And that signals to me, oh, you don't want me around.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can do, apart from go to the court and all that stuff there. But even that's quite difficult. There's nothing I can say or do. And that's why I see when there's certain men that can't see their child and women that can't see their child, there's people in both situations all over the world. I just send you my love. And that's about it. I'm not here saying all women are this, all men are this. Nope. All baby mums are bitter. Nope. All single dads are bitter. Nope. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just simply saying for the victims, people that's going through it, here's my love, man.
Yeah.
You don't know the thing, man.
Best wishes, man.
All
So
right.
before we wrap it up, what's next for Adrian Dash, man? What's going on next?
World takeover, bro.
World takeover.
We're world
Love it, man.
takeover. We're
Love
going.
the energy, bro.
We're taking over Grenada, bro. Next, we're taking over Grenada. I'm waiting for maybe I Show Speed to go do the Caribbean tour first. I heard he's going to be doing that Caribbean tour first, and then I Show Speed, I'm going straight to Grenada very soon after. We're locking in the dates. I've got more collaborations coming with many more people. And for the people, if people want to work with me, they can always shout me out. I will work with anybody. I do not care. Just make sure I see you got some work rate, bro. But next is World Takeover. Next is World Peace. More music, more grime, more drill, more rap, more singing, more heartbreaking songs, gang songs,
Yeah,
real
man.
songs, real life songs.
Come
All
on.
of it's coming. And we're here, man. We're here. I've got some stuff worked up in the pipeline with some of these celebrity lot. Not going to mention it yet because we haven't stamped it. Yeah, but you already know, because you already know I'd like to work with Dappy. I'd like to work, you already know that's
Come on, that's on the bucket list. That's happening.
That's literally like one of my
We'll
dreams
chase
come
him.
true.
We'll both get him.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
We're coming for
Definitely,
you,
bro.
Dappy.
Yeah.
We're getting you, man.
Aye, listen, to get him on this show, man, that'd be so greasy, man. So that'd be the best. And that's what's happening next. And as for yourself, what's next for you, my boy Peter?
Just keep sowing them good seeds into the world, bro. Just hopefully going to keep putting good people like yourself on the opposite side of the table. Just keep growing these things and see how many lives we can impact, bro. The mission stays the same. The mission stays the exact same. Positive impact. Measurable positive impact all the time, bro. Output.
All right, listen, you're done now, my brother. Listen, it was a pleasure being there, my bro. This is actually one of the best podcast conversations I've ever had in my life, bro.
Yeah, man. Just let you do your thing. Listen, mate. I have respect for you coming all this way. You've come a long way, people. You don't understand. It took a lot of transport to get here. You know, we spent a day together. It's been a lot, man. He's put a lot of effort in, and that's what I want to leave you with as well, because a lot of people are jumping in my inbox asking to come on the show, asking for collaborations. But the first thing I'm going to look for is work rate, output. What are you doing? You can't just expect people to collaborate with you if you're doing nothing. Make your own noise, make your own movement, and then reach out and let's build it up together.
That's it, my brother. You said it best. So, my boy, it was a pleasure. Hopefully there's an episode 2 one of these days.
Come on.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
One of these days, my people. Listen, the biggest platform right now in Manny, you already know it's Peter Knows. Yeah? He's a real legend in Manchester. I'm being serious. I say that heavily. So, bruv, big up your thing every time, yeah?
Come on, man.
It's done, no, brother.
Yeah, man.